What's up, guys? I'm BTC. The Lunar New Year event is here. We got a bunch of brand new character skins, including a pretty cool one for Sombra that actually changes. There's a new game mode called CTF Blitz. Let's go and check it out. The first thing that I want to point out to you guys is all of the balance changes that were just recently put on the PTR have been included in this patch, which means that the immortality field only lasts for 5 seconds, and it now has a 25-second cooldown. I think that just reducing the duration would have been more than enough, but also increasing the cooldown up to 25 seconds, it just, I don't know, it seems like it's over-nerfed in this case. I think reducing the duration would have been fine. In fact, I would be okay with them reducing the duration down to 4 seconds if it meant them knocking the cooldown down to like maybe 15 or 18 seconds or something like that. But 25 seconds, again, I've talked about this before. I don't think having abilities with super long cooldowns is a good idea because it just kind of slows down the game. Now, another thing is, of course, D.Va, who now has some of the best mobility in the entire game because the boosters are on a 3-second cooldown, which is just ridiculous. Because you can go in, you can attack, and then you can just get out. So all of those changes that I've covered in my previous video are now on the live version of the game. We're going to start with Doomfist. This is his epic. This is awarded for the first week, as we just saw. I really like this one. Normally I don't like yellow on stuff, but I like this. It goes really well with the white and the gray, and it's got this really nice kind of texture going on with it. And just everything else. Like, I know it's a little kind of simple, but I really like it. Like, this is a pretty cool looking skin. I like that one. Next is Winston. I also like things that have kind of like an aged look to it, where they're kind of rusted or that sort of stuff, you know, kind of maybe damaged by time, really. And this also has that kind of a feeling to me. And I just like this one. I like this skin. Even though it's epic, I think it's pretty cool. Next is Hammond, and this one's called Paper Cutting. He is gold. I really think that Blizzard lost an opportunity to make the Jade Rabbit in the moon. I think that would have been a really awesome legendary. Next year, Blizzard, you gotta do that. Next up is Brigitte. This one is called Opera. Oh, that looks really neat. What is that? Is pretty neat. So it's gonna expand when she throws it out, of course. And oh, that's pretty cool looking. That is a pretty nice looking shield. Not exactly what I was expecting, but that's a pretty nice looking shield. And then we've got Lucio. This looks quite a bit like what Tracer had last year. I think it was last year. And the weapon, and then Moira. Okay, so this is an example of yellow not being good. So I like the mask. I think the mask is cool, but the rest of the skin is hideous. not even gonna try to pretend that I like this in any way. The mask is cool, but the rest of it is just hideous. Would never ever use that. Never use that. Okay, so this one is called Face Changer, and it looks like it just kind of changes on its own. I was kind of hoping that it would change maybe like when you're near somebody or you know, interacting with somebody or something. Apparently this is based off of, I think it's called Szechuan Opera, something like that. It's along those lines, where the person who's giving the performance will have a whole bunch of different masks, and they're constantly changing them during the performance. So that's what this is based off of. Not to be confused with the Szechuan sauce that you get. And then here is the weapon. Oh, it's got the little mask there too. Next we have some emotes. This is kite flying. That's kind of neat. We have Sky Lantern. Oh, this was actually in the teaser. That's kind of neat. And we've got Victory Pose Hot Soup. That's just a victory pose. That's not an emote. We've got Lion Mask. Apparently she stole it. We've got firework. That looks so weird with the Summer Games one. We've got voice lines.
Don't you worry. Need something?
Skål!
I'll have another.
I feel like dancing!
How are you feeling?
Verdoy.
Stack overflow. I don't think so.
An anomaly. Gelukkig nieuwjaar.
If I can think it, I can create it.
Too early for flapjacks.
I want to point out that Ash still has not gotten a voice line. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if she's still being employed by Blizzard or if they're just going to end up replacing her. Because, like, Ash has not gotten a single voice line since that little incident where she kind of insulted the ownership of Blizzard and stuff. Who knows? The sprays, we got Baptiste. Got the Lion Dance. Focus, which is a reward. Got Talsham. Dragon Dance. Dumpling Grasp. Face Changer. Ancient Bronze. Also, that's a reward. Spring, this is another reward. Opera Warrior. The Year of the Rat. And then these are for the CTF. And then a Feast. So this kind of goes right along with Roadhogs. That's kind of gross. He's like just stuffing his face. It's already full. Anyways, so some of these I think are pretty decent. I like the Doomfist one. I like the Winston one. The Sombra one is pretty cool as well. The other ones, could take it or leave it. The brand new game mode is called Blitz CTF, and this functions very much the same way as the normal CTF, except the flags are much closer together, and you also need to get 6 of them in order to win the match. So it's just meant to be a much kind of closer, more hectic game than having to travel all the distance with the flag, like going from all the way on one side to all the way on the other. Now they're really, really close, kind of probably almost the exact same as what would happen in the sudden death in the normal CTF. So what character skin is your favorite? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to get notified. You can get some cool gear, join my Discord server, or follow me on social media with the links down in the description below. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters, and remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.